Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Batman, White Knight, issue number 4. We're halfway through. You finish reading this, you're halfway through, because there's only 8 in this series. There should be 12. At the same time, they should just put out in one full novel, because you know what? I'm so tired of having to wait for the next issue to come out. This is just such a great comic book, and it keeps getting better with each issue. So Sean Murphy, what he does here is he's actually got Duke trying to help out Jack Napier to try and rally and get the, here it comes, the black vote. All right. And let it go. Let it go for now. This is good. All right. He's actually making a very compelling, they're both making very compelling arguments. You know what I'm saying? Look, nobody's going to vote for one of us, so we've got to get somebody who's on our side, you know? And the comment was even made there on those silly newscasters. I love those silly newscasters. They're sitting there having the argument. Well, of course they've got to get somebody, you know, they've got to get somebody who's going to believe them. So you're going to get the palest, whitest person they can find. And who's paler and whiter than the Joker? I love the comment. I love the commentary. These two, wow. I wish I actually had a live feed from these knuckleheads. Anyway, so what you have here is that it gets really political. And I've seen a couple other sites complain, and I'm talking about the print sites, you know, saying I'm not watching even other people's YouTube's videos anymore about this, and I'll get into that in a moment. But for right now, they actually have a lot of print comics where people are suggesting that, oh, it's actually getting kind of boring, all the politics that they're, you know, the playing, it's the political campaign speech. Nope, sorry, I completely disagree. You read what's in there, and then you read that he's not saying the same thing to everybody. Seriously pay attention to what's being said. When he talks to the people, he's saying one thing. When he's talking to the GCPD, he's saying something else entirely. When he talks to Batman, and I'm sure he's going to talk to Batman soon, if not next issue, he's going to say something entirely different as well. And I love the idea that he's literally playing politics while he's trying to be a politician. And that should answer your question right there. Is Jack Napier still evil? Yes, of course he's still evil. He's trying to be a politician. Hell, he's more evil now than he was back when he put the makeup on, for crying out loud. So anyway, this is great. You also get to see a lot with the second version of Harley, which I think is great. They also name drop. They give her a name, Marion Drews, which I think is actually really funny because when you put those together and you kind of switched up a little bit, Mary Andrews. Yeah, that's the mom of Archie from Archie Comics. Dude, that was not an accident. That was absolutely not an accident. So, and maybe in some ways, maybe it also kind of sounds like Mary Sue. Because they're playing politics in here. And that's the thing that more than anything else I love about this. Look, if you are on the far right wing, which would actually be this way to me, but I'm recognizing that it would be that way for you, you are going to look at this comic book and you're going to be like, yeah, MAGA and the Second Amendment rules and, block up the borders, build that wall. And you're going to be like, this is the best comic book. It's totally making fun of, the left and the SJWs. But at the same time, the freaking people all the way on the left wing, you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. The people on the left wing, okay, they're going to be looking like, you know what? This is actually really good because, look at the message that they're saying, and it's really good. And, yeah, it's absolutely making fun of those people all the way over there on the right. I'm going to go hug a tree now. Look, that's exactly what they're doing, and it's freaking great. It's great because, dude, Sean Murphy on this, he is a surgeon. He's a surgeon, and he's got a scalpel, and he's perfectly going right down the middle. Careful not to step in too much elephant poo, and careful not to step in too much donkey poo. And he's going right down the middle, and he's doing it so expertly, like such a craftsman, that when you're on the right side, even though you're reading things that are positive to the left, you look at it as it making fun of the left. And if you're on the left, then the exact same thing with the right. It's great. It's great because, and somebody like me, I just look in the middle, also careful not to step in poo on either side, because let's be realistic. Who wants to step in poo? I would like to vote for the lesser of two poo. No, I don't want to vote for poo. I don't want to vote for poo. So anyway, Winnie the Pooh might actually be a good candidate. But this is great because this does that perfectly. It's expert, the way that it's separated. And either side will look at this and say, yeah, see, it's making fun of the other side. And it is. It's making fun of everybody. And I'm the one that's in on the joke, laughing about it. I think that this is great. This comic is absolutely getting an A plus. Like the more I look at, I'm going to read this one again. I'm reading this guy again. This is just such a great freaking comic book. Yeah, this deserves to be read over and over again. And the art, oh my God, don't even get me started on the art. Yeah, just no. This is amazing. This is amazing. You've got to have this in your collection. Like I'm done. I'm done being. I wasn't even ever on the fence on this, but I'm literally of the point where no, this is really good. You should have go out and check. No, now if you are a comic book fan, go out and buy this comic book. Done. Done. Okay, this is my challenge coin. You got all of us, who are in the military. You know what a challenge coin is. If not, go look at Trump's new challenge coin. Dear God, the gaudiest freaking thing in the world. Like it's not what it was meant for. But this is my challenge coin. All right, if I go out and I see you someplace and you say, "Oh, hey, Professor Bill, yeah, I'm a huge comic book fan," I'll be like, "Really? Show me your comic. Show me your White Knight comic." If you don't have it, next round's on you. All right, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.